Hey everyone, Azure Mage here, and welcome back to Dust in Elysian Tail. Last time we leapt down here into the caverns below Aurora Village, and we found some little creature that we've been following. This time we're going to go ahead and continue exploring the caverns and trying to find our way through this new area, which admittedly is pretty big, so there's all sorts of secret ways we could find in order to find treasure or people or something. I don't know. It's just worth exploring because, it's a big adventure. I took needless damage there. Stop that, jerks. You know what? Fine. If you wanna try and damage me, then I'll just burn all of you. I'm not a pyromaniac. What? Anyway, so let's just continue on forward. We couldn't go the way to the right because there's the slippery vines that we encountered previously, and we can't climb up those yet. So because reasons. So there we go. And yes, because it's normal mode, I'm just going to continue doing the ping thing until I get it because it's effective. Don't judge me. Gotcha! Nice. Alright, I think this is actually the right way, and I shouldn't be going the right way first because you always want to explore the wrong way so you get all the stuff, but I'll just backtrack at this point. Which I'll be cutting out the backtracking points for some of it, unless I've never gone that way. But for the meantime, I'm just gonna continue moving forward and try not to slow the pace of the video down too much, because the caverns below Aurora Village are huge. Like, there's a lot down here, honestly. So yeah, it's a big exploration place that you can find tons of treasure and things in. I also have to return to certain side quest things later too. I don't remember where this treasure is, but I'm not going to bother right now. I think actually you have to go up because the straight pathway to the left was blocked, I want to say. I'm probably wrong. And this will just leave me some treasure or some platforming puzzle to get to treasure. Knowing my luck. Go ahead and restore a little HP here. Nope, this is the right way.
No! Go away!
There he goes.
Forget him! Take a look around! There's something horribly wrong with these mushrooms.
These aren't mushrooms, Fidget. They are called bubble sprouts, and it would be wise for us to tread lightly around them. They react rather explosively to movement.
Wonderful.
This is one of my biggest complaints about this area is the... Whoa! No. No. Oh god, I hate these bubble sprouts, man. They're the worst. Also, a cheap way of getting full health is actually knocking the difficulty back down to easy and then standing on the save point. But I'm not going to do that because, again, it's cheap. How do I get over there again? We saw a little sheep and a key over there, and that's where the treasure is, but unfortunately I can't access that yet, so I don't even remember how to get over there. It's probably like some long looping thing, but I don't remember, so. And then burn everything, and then fly back to the... Well, I can't say sky because I'm inside of a cave, so... Yeah. Save point was to the left, right? Because I want to get my HP back, but I don't want to waste items. I've also been upping HP a lot lately because I remember some things in the future areas are really tough, and I want a lot of hit points in case I mess up. But I should also be upping defense in that case, too, so... These bubble sprouts, though, they'll deal a good amount of damage and usually poison you. And they're environment damage, and sometimes it's hard to avoid if you're dealing with a bunch of other things at the same time, so Like, honestly, that's what makes this area a lot less liked by me, honestly. I really don't like the bubble sprouts. Like, it's neat looking, but it's annoying. You know? It just slows the pace of the game down in some cases, and it's just... I mean, what else can I really say at that point? Anyways, let's go ahead and run over to the shop and drop off all of these items we picked up. So they're cataloged, make sure I've got everything here. Which I've got 28 out of 42 materials already. I think I'm doing pretty well for myself. Doesn't look like he has anything new to buy.
Your turn. Thank you.
If I actually want to buy anything at this point, it would probably be blue mushrooms, I think, because of the poison status effect that I have to deal with here. Okay, not this way. And good news is not all of these bubble sprouts will just instantly blow up on you, but a lot of them will. And again, it slows the pace down pretty dramatically in some cases. Because you just do not want to touch them. They do a chunk. I'm not going to even test it for you guys because that's how much I don't want any. I'm sorry if I seem a little nervous. I just really don't like those things, man, and I don't want to waste my my one revival crystal because I require it for a certain quest where you actually have to die. Which, I mean, the quest reward gives you another one, so that's nice of them, but I don't want to have to buy another one. I can't do this yet because I need ability. I hate having to say that every time, but it's the truth. Like, so many things you can't do until you get abilities that are super basic, but you have to touch an ability orb in order to actually do them. And it's like, I mean, I understand, but at the same time, it's still kind of annoying that certain things you'd think Dust would be able to do, but he can't for some reason until he picks up an orb. But whatever, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to pick up all these item bags and keep running. Which, yeah, gonna let that pop. And then, yeah, here we go.
There he is! Look, he's in trouble! Ah! Leave me alone!
Picking on little ones, huh? You will most definitely regret meeting me.
Keep wary of the bubble sprouts, Dust, or this battle will be over before it begins.
This is probably one of my least favorite fights because of this. But, I mean, at the same time, it helps because it hits them, too. And, yeah, no, it poisons them, but they only take 1 damage because they're high defense. But, unfortunately, I took damage.
What is this?
You've been poisoned!
And that lets him get it back up because of time.
Your life slowly drains down to nothing. If you don't take care of it soon, death is inevitable.
Also, I don't think poison actually wears... It wears off, but it takes a long time.
You're so tough! Here, take this mushroom. It'll stop the poison for now. You can thank me later.
Whoops, I did not mean to hit that button. Fat fingers. Eat that real quick so that way I can go and nullify the poison. Eat that in order to have health. Yeah. Man, I hate those bubble sprout things.
And there he goes again.
Like, it'll start chunking your health really quick.
Now, Dust, he's obviously terrified. Let's go find him. And maybe get out of this raining death.
I'm also gonna have to backtrack through a lot of this crap because reasons. Ugh, I hate those things. They're the worst. Oh, sorry, that was my chair. Sorry about that. Squeaky chairs. Okay, anyways, we've found our way to a village called Mudpot. I really wish my chair would stop squeaking. Never had it come up in recording before. But, anyways, no, I should end it off here. I'm only 10 minutes in.
I didn't think those monsters were smart enough to build a fence.
I'm certain they didn't. Let's hop on over.
Jump. Simple enough. But yeah, I'm not going to end it yet, because,
There
yeah.
he is!
You are father's done gonna have himself a heart attack after he hears about this.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Goodness, what would I do if you gotten yourself hurt?
Ah! Mama, look! Those things must have followed me!
How'd they jump my fence? Crafty vermin, those surface dwellers.
She does see that I can fly, right?
I'll be sure to tell her, Fidget. I'm sure that'll clear things right up.
Dang it, Dust.
Back, you beast! I got this here spoon and I ain't afraid to use it!
We aren't here for trouble, ma'am. In fact, we just saved your son.
Huh? What are they talking about, Bopo?
Well, they have been following me for a while.
What? How far out did you go? I may just save the spoon for you.
I'm sorry. We just came down from the surface to...
Do I look like some country bumpkin to you? Of course you're from the surface. I think I'd remember seeing a talking, flying weasel cat thing down here.
I think we got off on the wrong foot here. My name's Dust, and this is Fidget. Some creatures attacked a village above these caves, and we're trying to figure out why.
Attacked a surface village, you say? Well, if that don't beat all. We underground folk tend to keep to ourselves. Got enough problems of our own already.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Actually, what I'm saying is, we got enough problems of our own without you surface folk bringing all that nonsense down here. So, if you don't mind...
Come on, Dust. We're obviously not wanted here. Wait!
That's enough, Bopo! You ought to get back to your chores before I take out the spoon again!
Mama, I've seen them fight. They even got themselves a talking sword. I bet they could help.
Young man, I don't care if their sword spouts rainbows and bowls of delicious bacon. I don't want their help.
Stop saying that! How's gonna die if we don't do something?
Die? What's going on?
Well, our healing wells have gone and run dry. And my pa's done gotten real sick. That's why I went out. To find some more of that water.
I hate saying it, but it's true. See these mud pots lying around? Normally they're bubbling to the brim with mineral water, but just a few weeks ago, they dried up to nothing. But that still don't excuse you from putting yourself in danger like that! I may not be able to help your father, but I sure as heck ain't gonna lose you too!
Mama.
I wonder if those monster attacks on the surface could be related to your wells drying up.
I wouldn't be at all surprised. It's been a couple weeks since the water dried up, but every creature here is feeling the effects. I'll bet those creatures broke through to the surface looking for more water.
Mama, maybe these two can go talk to the lady.
The lady?
Oh, she's a sweet old soul. Lives deep in the caves, makes the waters flow. She doesn't show herself around here too often, and we can't actually go see her on account of all the nasties living between here and there.
In that case, I'll go speak with this lady and see why she stops the flow of water.
You do that?
This can't all just be a coincidence. The attacks on the surface, your wells drying up. I'm certain this lady must know something about what's going on.
Well then, I had you folks pegged all wrong. If you aim to help my husband, I promise not to clock you with my wooden spoon of justice.
Thanks?
So, you're heading down to talk to the lady now? You'll help my pa?
We'll do our best, Bopo. Just don't go running off again.
You got my word.
Alrighty then. So, yeah. Welcome to Mud Pot, I think is what the place is called, so...
Ugh, it's a pretty kitty cat. What, me? It's a flying cat! Ugh.
She's not a cat, little girl. She's a... I don't even know what she is.
I'm not a cat, you dolt. I'm a nimbat.
Is that what you're called? A nimbat?
Yes, hello. My name's Fidget. Maybe we've met? Can I hold it? I want it. Just do something. It's trying to grab me with its little child hands.
Don't worry, Fidget. Sorry, what's your name?
Smoa.
Well, Smobop, I'm sorry, but as much as she might look like one, Fidget is not a toy.
Hey! Ooh, I want her. She talks. I'll trade you. Look, I've got this box thing. Hey, Dust, look. That must be Reed's box.
Tell you what, next time I go to the surface, I'll see if I can find a suitable replacement. Then we'll trade.
Phew. Good idea, Dust. You know, that shop in Aurora had some things. Maybe the shopkeeper could figure something out for us?
Yeah, maybe you can make us some kind of fidget doll for her. After all, she's far too young to take care of a pet like you.
Yeah, way too much responsibility for... Hey!
And suddenly bolt from the sky. Oh, jeez. Okay, this time I'm actually gonna spec into fidget skill. Yeah. More power. Screw defense. I'm gonna die. Anyway, so that actually leads, even though it's a trade quest, it leads to one of my favorite lines in this game.
Well, hi there, big fella.
So-
Right here in the local gossip, right? You and your flying mongoose are gonna save her
Now
village?
she's a mongoose.
What the heck is a mongoose?
Quiet, Fidget. And yes, you've heard correctly. Is this the way to the ladies' chamber?
Well, yeah, but I don't think you're gonna fit through this here hole in the wall. We had to close up the passage recently to keep those crazed nematodes from coming out and attacking the village.
What the heck is a nematode?
Anyway, seems to me the only way you're getting through is by sliding. I'd kick you through myself, but you know, I got these fat little legs and they hardly keep me vertical.
I appreciate the thought, but I'll find another way around.
Here, boy, take this red resonance gem. It'll open up the basement, and maybe you'll find a better way down there. Just make sure to avoid impaling yourself on them spiky rocks and thorns.
Wait, your underground cave has a basement? How does that make any sense?
Hey, big fella, what do you say to me serving your flying rat a big old jug of shut-up juice? While you're down there, why don't you make yourself useful and collect me my hitting stick?
Your what?
You see, I use this here stick to do my hitting, but I lost her in the basement, and I'm honestly just too gal darn lazy-like to go looking for it on my own. They don't have me standing around here for my good looks after all. Someone's got to defend this here hole.
All right, Blop. If I should come across your hitting stick, I'll be sure to pick it up.
He admits that he's just too lazy to go get it. That's
You done
kind of funny to me. Alright, let's go ahead and keep just roaming around talking to people.
Hello, dear. I'm going to hazard
Like
a guess
usual.
that you're the outsider in town.
I stand out that much, huh?
Well, it's been years since I've seen someone like you, and it's been maybe 30 years since I've seen a Nimbat like your friend here. What a treat!
We don't like flying into caves. You know, the dark, the cramped spaces, the endless gloom. That's endless forever.
I'm sorry. Look at me going on. My name is Flo Hop, and my husband Gappy is up there in the pen minding the sheep. He's been so overworked that I was hoping to make him his favorite stew. But to be honest, I'm having trouble growing red moss with the wells running dry. I think I might have gone and made my last stew.
I could always help you find some of that red moss if you like.
Oh, I couldn't bother you for something as silly as that. I know where they used to grow, but with all these monsters about, I dare not leave Mud Pond.
It's no trouble, really. If I come across any, I'll bring them to you.
Well, aren't you a sweet one? Red moss clumps grow at the base of the large red mushrooms, and they tend to prefer perfect darkness. Just don't hurt yourself on my account.
Okay.
In fact, take this ring. It'll provide a little bit of light in the darkest of places.
Sweet. Now, why is it doing that? Okay, that will actually take up an accessory slot, so just keep that in mind. It does give you +4 attack and defense, but comparative to this, it will give me a little less luck, but that's kind of okay, because the sight really helps. Because it gets really dark down below.
Well, good evening, young'un.
How does anyone know what time of day it is down here?
I hear the two of you are helping out Pop. He's in a bad way. Excuse me, my friends. Hope you don't mind, but I gotta get back to searching.
Did you lose something?
Actually, I did. I must have left the gate open, because my flock of sheep seems to have gone astray. I'm afraid some of them may have gone past the edge of town.
I'll keep my eyes open for them.
Well, thank you, son. There's 6 of them out there somewhere. Believe you me, they're in for a good talking to when I get my hands on them.
Oh boy, now I've got to go collect sheep? How am I supposed to do that? Like, they're sheep, and here's another one of those... Okay, now it's no longer a spoiler. You can slide under these walls. Blop, the guy for the hit and stick quest, talked about that, so I no longer have to go about saying, oh, you'll need an ability from a later area. It's called... the ability's called sliding, so... Which, yeah, Dust can't just baseball slide his way under there on his own. He has to have an ability orb in order to do this. Like, what? I don't know, man. Whoa, no. Get the thing. No. Get it. Get it.
Wait, did you just... Did you just put that thing in your inventory?
Yeah? What?
Okay, then.
Yay for pocket dimension hammer space thing. Woo! I didn't want to spoil that because that part's kind of funny to me. But yeah, you got to find 6 of those sheep, so that's gonna be fun. Anyways, so now we have an access point to the caverns. So now we can actually go back and do things like side questing. But we will be doing that in the next episode because already up to 22 minutes somehow. I don't even... Wow. Okay. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Any suggestions you guys have for us, leave them down in the comments section below as always. And we will see you next time. Take care.